Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I'm helping you break through your barriers and transcend limitations you may have. So today, I want to make a relationship video. It's been a long time since I made a relationship video, so let's get to it. So today's topic is stop looking for closure and move on instead. Maybe you were ghosted, maybe you were betrayed by a significant other, someone you're dating, and you haven't heard from them in a while. So it hurts. It's not easy. Right? Sometimes it's not even us that's hurt. Sometimes like we know the person wasn't good for us, or that it just wasn't really going anywhere, but it's your ego, right? You don't want to, your ego wants to feel safe, protected, doesn't want to feel rejected, right? And we have to allow ourselves to feel that way. And it's okay to feel the emotions. It's okay to not feel good. It's okay to feel hurt, betrayed. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release emotions. Like I say, suppression is depression. But sometimes we get to a point when someone leaves us unexpectedly or just ghosts us, doesn't talk to us, whatever the case may be, we don't know what's going on, right? We didn't hear the reason why that happened. And they call it ghosts for a reason, because they literally are ghosts. They disappear. I've been there, but I've been on both ends actually. So we feel confused. We're left wondering. We just want to know what happened. What made them go away? They seem so interested. I thought it was going so well. What would make them just stop talking? We had such a connection. We have years of history. What made them just disappear? Even when last time you're with them, right? They seem like they were interested. What happened? They just, poof, disappear. You heard nothing. Or maybe you see them on social media with maybe someone else, right? They moved on. Or you feel like you've been lied to, all that stuff. It gets ugly, right? Our ego wants closure. We want to know, oh, what did I do wrong? Or what made me lose interest? Sometimes the silence is the closure. Sometimes the no response is the closure. Sometimes their behavior, not the words they say, the behavior or their lack of behavior, lack of words, is the closure. Why don't some people give actual closure? Why do we have to be the ones to do it? There's going to be many reasons. Some of them want to avoid conflict. Some of them want to keep you as an option. They want to make it convenient for you. They don't want to say they're done, right? Or whatever's going on with them anytime themselves, so they want to be with someone else because they still want to keep you as an option. They want to keep it convenient. So they're not going to close the loop. They're going to keep it open. In their eyes, it'd be dumb for them. Why would they miss out? You know, and maybe there is something about you they do like, so they just don't want the full thing, or they're not looking for what you're looking for, and they'll continue to lead you on. Ask yourself, what am I worthy of? Do I want to be on someone's back burner? Do I want to be their next option? How do I want to be treated? Is this really what I'm worthy of? And you need to act in accordance to what you feel you're worthy of. Or what we allow is kind of originates from our, like it's based on our self-worth, right? If we have a really high self-worth, we're not going to allow that type of behavior. We're not even going to consider that. That wouldn't be acceptable, right? You know, unless that's what you want, unless you didn't really have a commitment or anything. But most likely, if you're clicking on this video, you probably did have feelings for them. You did want to be with them. Maybe they led you on. Maybe things were unclear. Maybe you didn't want to communicate because you didn't want to be hurt or anything like that. The reality is, regardless of what they said, regardless of what they told you in the past, regardless of what they expressed, whatever the reason is, even maybe they might reach out to you every once in a while just to kind of check in on you, just keep you kind of in the door, right? Whatever it is, their behavior speaks louder than their words. How are they acting? How are they showing up? That's them. Sometimes we fall in love with, or we fantasize about what something could be, someone's potential, right? But that's not really how they're showing up, or what they said they're going to do, or what we believe they're going to do, or we think, oh, I know one day he's gonna act like this. Oh, he just needs time. But the reality of the situation is he's not showing up that way, or he or she is not showing up that way. So, what's going on right now? How is he acting right now in the present moment? Right now, not the past. Not what's he gonna be. How is he acting now? On a consistent basis, what are the person's actions? So people are going to act how we allow them to act. Well, whatever we allow, what are your boundaries? When are you going to accept, what you're not going to accept? They're going to act in accordance with what you allow. There's some of them, they know your patterns, right? I've had someone like this, so I'm with you. I made this video from experience. I had someone, they knew, he did not talk to me for months. Every once in a while, he knew exactly what to say, right? To keep me back in the door. It would always be at the time when, like, when I would actually move on or even be with someone else, or where I kind of wasn't mad at him anymore, right? And I've had this multiple guys, not just one person. And it's like they always knew exactly one of my weak moments, you know what I mean? Or when I was lonely or something, or the opposite, moved on with someone else and they sense you're pulling away, right? And it's also an energetic thing, right? Sometimes you have to be the one to end it. Because realistically, you might never get closure, or they're just going to keep going in this circle. Hey, they might not talk to you for a while, and you're going to leave hurt, and you're going to feel like you're ghosted and feel rejected, and then you're going to have even lower self-worth because you allowed this, because you know this is not right the way you're acting, and you're still allowing it, and then when you contact them again, you go through, it's a cycle, right? Then you'll be in contact with them again, it'll go all good for a little while, it'll be hot for a while, you know, get the physical, emotional, all that stuff, and then they pull away again, right? It's a pattern, right? Sometimes the closure is, like I said, their silence, their lack of behavior, the behavior, lack of words, or a lot of people aren't going to verbalize it. Well, and let's put this on the other end too. You've probably ghosted somebody in your life. Haven't you ghosted somebody or let someone go, or like haven't you had someone that maybe you were with, you were actually interested in, and you didn't give closure either, right? You're probably guilty of it too. I am. I know I am. What were the reasons why you didn't give closure? For me, maybe it was, I didn't feel like dealing with it, or I wasn't that interested in the person, or I found someone else, or maybe I had my own stuff going on. Sometimes it isn't always personal against you. Sometimes they really might have other things going on they're dealing with. Everyone has emotions, experiences that you don't know about sometimes. But either way, you know you are worthy of more. You're going to attract what you feel like you are worthy of. Your beliefs, I said that with manifestation, right? The reality you're getting, however they're acting, it's also a reflection of what you believe and feel about yourself too, right? They're reflecting it back to you, right? So that's another part of it too. So it's not just them, it's also, there might be some inner work you have to do. Maybe you don't feel like your self-worth is high. Maybe, like I'm talking believing and feeling into, maybe you feel rejected. Maybe you get the anxious attachment style, right? When you don't hear from them in a while, you freak out and you're kind of like chasing after the person, or you find yourself projecting a lot of energy at them, or you feel insecure. Maybe that's what's attracting that behavior too. So there's both parts of play. I'm not saying it's all you, but there's them too. They're their own universe. You're your own universe, right? And we get to a certain point where we have to make the closure. And sometimes that closure isn't even verbalized. It isn't me going to them saying, oh yeah, I'm done with you, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes, hey, they're not saying anything. Sometimes it's mental closure. Sometimes it's just, hey, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm sick of going through this cycle for years or however long, or I'm sick of this back and forth. I'm sick of feeling like I'm not good enough. Maybe I need to do some more inner work too to find out why I'm attracting people that are treating me like this. But also, maybe we're not vibing. Maybe, and sometimes you fall out of like vibration with somebody. Sometimes you had a connection, right? But nothing lasts forever. Sometimes things just move on. Sometimes life just move on. Sometimes they're a different person, they're a different person. Sometimes you're looking for different things. People are changing. The only constant in our reality is change. So it might just be you're becoming different people. Sometimes you fall out of alignment with people. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Sometimes you gotta just move on. You could be someone way better for you out there, and you're sitting here pining over someone that's ignoring you, that's rejecting you, that's not treating you like you deserve to be treated. Maybe that was with someone else. We're not prioritizing you. You deserve to be treated the way you want. You deserve to have something magical, to be loved, appreciated, to feel wanted. Sometimes you just gotta close the book. Sometimes you just gotta move on. Give yourself the closure. Give yourself the mental closure. Hey, you know what? This is it. Hey, we had a great run. I'm not even gonna be mad at this person because the anger only hurt yourself. But I just isn't working out. This is really what I want. The person's not meeting my needs. And they aren't even, maybe you tried communicating and they aren't reciprocating, And do you really want someone like that? You can find someone that is. There's like, how many people are in this earth? What, 8 billion people? Out of all the people, there's gonna be someone that has a better match for you, that's looking for what you're looking for. Maybe even looking for someone like you, but you're too focused on the person that's not serving you. But sometimes if you're suffering that much and it's not working out, you're not getting your needs met, you're constantly like upset, and you're just putting all this energy towards them and not even on yourself, right? You're so worried about them and this relationship and where it's going, all that, maybe it's not the best match, and sometimes you just gotta give yourself the closure and move on. You can't always expect people to act how you would want them to act, or communicate how you want to communicate. Some people don't like I said, don't like conflict. They don't like confrontation, like conflict, and maybe they want to keep you as an option for later. Maybe they don't know what they want either, but you deserve to be with someone that knows what they want, that prioritize you, put you first, and makes you feel loved and appreciated. So that's all, a little bit of rant today. That's all I have for today. I haven't made relationship videos in a while, but I do have a relationship playlist. Check that out. Some of those are older videos I've had, but I think they were actually pretty good. So, if you like my content, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also, comment, share, whatever you feel called to do. And drop in the comments below. Have you had a situation where you had to give the closure? And how did that work out? Also, I have a Facebook group, an Instagram, and a TikTok. The links are in my video and my channel description. I also offer transformational coaching. I have some info in the video description as well, if you're interested in that. Hey, have a good day. Namaste.